Hi there and welcome back to Northlight Photographic Workshops. You know who I am by now. And yeah, today you know what I'm going to do? I'm doing something a little crazy. I'm heading over to a town in northern Michigan about 60 miles away from me named Hahnemühle. And in Hahnemühle is a place that sells recreational vehicles. And I'm starting to think about buying one of these things right here. Yeah, that's right. Thinking about doing some of the road thing. You know, I like to travel a lot, and I like to take you guys along on the way. And this seems like the perfect little deal. I'm getting kind of sick of doing hotels, and you know, not really being where I want to be. And I like the idea of being able to go off-road, bushwhack a little bit, and camp in some places close to things that I like to photograph, and you know, take you along. So I'm really thinking about it. I was over there the other day talking to them, and going to go on my way today and talk to them a little bit more. Just might put a deposit down. We'll see. What I'm going to do is look it over, do a little bit of measurements. Yeah, that kind of thing. I've looked at some reviews about them. The reviews are good and bad. Good on the bones and not so great on some of the components, but those can all be modified. In fact, what I'm hearing about this model is that a lot of people are purchasing them for the purpose of modifying them because they have a good structure and a good frame and a good axle and all that kind of thing. So yeah, let's go see it. Take you along. Let's go. Nice old 66 Corvette sitting there by the side of the road. I should have showed you. See that kind of thing around here every once in a while. People drive their classic cars around up here a lot. You know, a lot of the resorters bring their cars, or they bring them out of storage, and they'll drive them around for a day and they'll break down somewhere. That's obviously what that was. Sweet little vet. If it's there on the way back, I'll show you. There she is, the Braxton Creek Bushwacker. Yeah, I might be crazy here, but I'm thinking I'm going to do this. It's a pretty nice little RV, and you know, thing is, my family used to have these. You know, we used to be in the trailers when I was a kid, and we had big ones and things, and I just never wanted to get into that, you know. Never wanted to drag around some big thing that took me forever to hook up and all that. So I really like something small, and with my darkroom trailer, I've gotten pretty used to dealing with this stuff, so I thought this might be really great. But anyway, they've given me the keys here, and I'm gonna have a look at it, show you around, and I'm gonna take some measurements, that kind of thing. So let's do this. Woohoo! There we go. Wow. And this is it. You have to use a little wider lens. Get the GoPro so you can really see it, but it's really set up nice. And from what I'm learning about them online, is they're kind of sought out after for people that like to do aftermarket modifications and things. So yeah, I mean, I get the idea. Things in here aren't that, you know, super made, but apparently the shell of this thing is all an aluminum carriage frame and powder coated frame underneath, and you know, propane furnace in here. You know, you can see the air conditioner up here right now. Got a thermostat over here. Cupboards for some storage, and yeah, Another thing I'm told is that underneath here, yeah, look at this. We got some storage underneath the beds. Oh yeah, this is great. And up here we got a fan, and the door is open on both sides. There's a door, which is cool. You know, I like that there's a door over there as well. All right, let me get my tape measure here. We'll take some measurements and get an idea what I might be able to do with this to modify it for a photographer. Yeah, and so here's the other cool thing I want to show you. Galley. And this is pretty cool. It's got a stove, little 2-burner stove in here. Got a sink. Apparently there's a faucet that goes in here. There's a light, LED light under here. It runs the water pump in here too. There's plugs out here. There's USB plugs. Then there's also this cooler here, a K2 cooler, which is supposed to be pretty cool. I believe a 12-volt cooler, or maybe not. Nope, just a straight cooler. Now I've heard that people will modify this and put in a propane furnace. Yeah, so it's looking pretty good. There's a full spare underneath. Jacks here, stabilization jacks, and all 1,300 pounds. So it can pull behind the cherry bomb really well. Yeah, so we've got water filling. Apparently it's got a 24-gallon water tank. Got plug-in for 30 amp out here. Furnace intake. It's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, this is kind of a nice feature here. Got a magnetic door stop there, but I kind of think if the wind was a little bit higher, you wouldn't have that luxury. And then here we've got plug-in for solar power, so you can put in a solar panels. Sorry about all the noise here. They're right on the main road. So I'm going to get the key out here and open up the other side. There we go. All right, so open up the other side. So yeah, you can get a really nice cross draft in here. And both these windows have sliders on them that open up and down. Ah yeah, so the screen and the regular. That's very cool. So you can open up the regular window and leave the screen in, or you can lift up the screen as well. Nice. All right. Yeah, let's give you a view of the air conditioner stuff on this side and some of the other goodies in here. Yeah, oh, that's a CO2 monitor, so you don't kill yourself in here. Pretty cool. Yeah, and that I'm assuming is the part of the furnace ductwork as well. See what the whole length of the bed is. For a tall guy like me, see how much I'll have to curl up. Ha, it's great. Actually gives me 6 inches, so I can lay down in here with no problem. Let's try that out. Fantastic. This is great. Now the other cool thing about this is that it's fully insulated. So winter camping is definitely a possibility. They got like 2-inch, 3-inch walls, and I'm told they're very well insulated. So basically, it's a good stock trailer. It's got some, you know, less expensive parts to it on the inside, but that can always be redone if it ever breaks or anything like that. You know, things like that can be replaced, and paneling on the inside, and it's very cool, very cool. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to have them put a sold sign on it and work out the deal of getting it. They said it's going to take about 4 days to prep it, and you know, by the end of next week I could conceivably have it and start outfitting it and maybe take a trip up into Michigan's Upper Peninsula or something and give it a try. Get Curtis, my dog, together and go for it. Yeah, I figured it'd be pretty cool if I travel with him, because the little van that I have, which I used to sleep in, is perfect for him. So, you know, I don't have to bring a stinky dog in here with me. He can have his bed inside of the van, and he'll be fine. All right, it's cool. Gonna do a few more measurements, get on the way, go back in and talk to the salesman. By the way, this is Brubaker's in Onaway. I'm not getting anything out of it or anything like that. So, but they were the closest dealer within 300 miles that had these in stock. Yeah. There's a little sign up over here that says exit. Yeah, that's kind of funny. All right, well, I'm gonna look it over a little bit more and go in and talk about it. See what I can schedule for it. I actually have a personalized plate already on order for it, I think. I've put it on hold, and I'll show you what that is later. You know about my car plate camera, so you can guess what it might be. Maybe I shouldn't even tell you. So yeah, anyway. And then another thing I want to do is I'll do away with all of this signage that they have on here. I'm going to design some of my own that has some of the signage for the YouTube channel on there. So yeah, I'm going to have some fun with this. So if you think it's a good idea, I don't know, how about giving me a thumbs up? You know, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It really helps with views. I'm actually going to be financing this through some of my YouTube revenue and my Patreon revenue. So thanks to all of you that have been clicking and liking and that kind of thing. I can't thank you enough. So yeah, anyway, again, sorry for all the noise. I'm going to do some more measurements and kind of dream a little bit more about this thing, and maybe by the end of next week we'll have this to play around with. So stick with me, and thanks a lot. Bye-bye.